Come to what we believe is a momentous occasion for proudly South African and also by Zimbabwe. In that, for the first time in the history of these two organizations that are so passionate about developing their countries economically, creating domestic wealth, we've come to the consummation of a historic agreement. That agreement will allow proudly South African and by Zimbabwe to cooperate in many ways that will yield immediate positive results that will see Zimbabwe's economy on the upward trajectory. Proudly South African has been in existence for so many years. They're so much ahead in terms of the local content and everything else, and by Zimbabwe has a lot to learn. So from a Buy Zimbabwe perspective, we are thoroughly pleased that the CEO of Proudly South African could take time from their busy schedule and be with us yesterday at the 6th annual Buy Zimbabwe Awards, but more importantly, that today we will append our signatures to what we believe is a historic document. May I ask the CEO of Buy Zimbabwe, Munyaradzi Wengwere, to say a few words before we go into the signing ceremony proper.
Well, as my chairman says, it's historic. I think it goes beyond just the fact of the organizations, but by the country as a whole. You know that Buy Zimbabwe had the honor to be made secretariat of the committee that is leading the process of coming up with our local content policy to take off and entrench some of the benefits that came out from the statutory instrument 64. But now we're moving into a local content policy, and Buy Zimbabwe is actually the secretariat of that unit. But what we realized that as we're working on the ground, doing our baseline study, is that there was a lot of things that we needed to learn. So we actually paid a visit to Proudly South African, where just to learn what they've done in terms of defining local content. And what we discovered is that they've done quite a lot that can actually help Zimbabwe. So this signing agreement